Might have these two charge over here. Yep. Charge, boys! Hey guys, Quicksilver Gaming here, bringing you another episode of Ultimate General American Revolution. Yes, we are back for episode 3 as we try to oust the British from the colonies and create our own United States of America. But we definitely do have a problem here. The Brits have a lot of forces in Boston and Salem. We have tried to take Fort Stevens. We took it once, but then the British retook it. But I think we will, take some of our forces and probably march back up to Fort Stevens and see if we can, at least continuously harass their troops up here. Now, the map is going to open up very soon, on June 1st, I believe. And I'm sort of preparing for that. And what I did was I am building a fur trader's house in Leicester here, and in Providence I'm building a weaver's house. And that'll give me furs and textiles that I can use to sell off 5,577 in Boston, and another 580 coming in. Oh boy. Redcoats performed a raid on Chelsea Creek seeking for provisions supported by newly arrived fresh troops. So, not good there. We are definitely outnumbered. It is definitely a problem. We don't ever seem to have enough wagons or enough guns. I think I need 3 more pieces of artillery for this unit. I believe every battery is 4 guns. I could be wrong. But once they are built up, they'll move to Leicester, and we'll have a nice little force of 6 regiments that I think we can move out and hit Fort Stevens with. This force in Boston is a major problem. Of course, they have ships out here raiding our trade routes. Not good either. Would love my supply wagon. Looks like we need maybe 1 more. Oh, we just got the last wagon. There we go. And looks like we can also assign a new project in the projects tree for our artillery chief. So it will be, we could do a blacksmith shop. Ordnance innovation is +1 guns production, and then we could unlock 4-pounder Galloper gun. Not that crazy. Let's go down here under ordnance facilities because this looks better. Henry Knox magazine, 6-pound field gun, 12-pound field gun, and that might be a better way to go. Could also go down here, which would be new building ironworks, and go down this tree. So I think that is the better way to go. We also have something for the chief engineer here. What could we do? We could move, fur factory, rum factory, cigar factory. That sounds pretty good. Who doesn't like fur, rum, and cigars? Spoiler alert, I don't like some of those things, but, but if we go down here, we can start making our own muskets. That's also tempting. But if we go down this way, we could make our own rifles, and then there's even further, we could make Brown Bess 69s, Charleville 66s. There's a lot of choices here. For trading post, rum distillery. I kind of think Virginia 1776 musket. I kind of think we will go to qualified engineers. I don't know if that's the right move, but it jumped out to me first, so let's do that. As far as this supply wagon, let's have it leave the garrison. And... oh, it's not supplied up yet. That's interesting. Let's move it out to Leicester. And then... you're still short on guns? I guess we'll buy one more. We are getting low on funds. If I get too low, I'll sell off the ship. And we do have some goods we can sell off. So that is another option over there. Let's see. Hopefully these guys will receive their cannons shortly. Let's send Quicksilver up here just as a scout. See what is going on at Fort Stevens. Looks like it's probably 1,549 soldiers. Now, one thing, I might need to turn my intelligence down at the moment. They increased the cost of intelligence, and we're actually not doing too well for money. Financing is pretty low. Salary is high. Yeah, our spy network is pretty expensive. So let's reduce that for a little while. Probably don't need it. Are there that many men at Fort Stevens? There sure are. 3 regiments at Fort Stevens. Let's not have Quicksilver get shot. That would be pretty terrible, if I do say so myself. Come on, guys, where are your guns? Mark it. Cannon, we have 1 in storage. Where is it coming from? Hopefully, in the next day, that cannon makes its way to Providence, and we can move up and attack. No, we can't do that, because we don't have enough money to do it, and we don't really need a lot of ammunition. So I don't like the deal. We're not doing the deal. We need our cannon to arrive at Providence, though. Let's see. Yep, we have 1 in storage. We need 1 over here. Let's have you join the garrison so you can resupply. Let's just have Quicksilver move out back over here. The map is actually going to open up in a moment, probably before this this regiment receives their cannon. Now at Hartford, we could recruit another regiment, but unsure about that. This production infrastructure we're nearly done with, so that is pretty good. Let's see, how are you doing? Bunch of wagons. And here we go. Here is the opening up of the map. You receive a report on changes in relations between other nations. So, tensions between France and Miamis are rising. Tensions between France and Cherokee are rising. Miami and Britain are rising. Creeks in France are declining. And then Miami and Iroquois. So, I don't know if any of that truly affects us. We will pause. Okay, this is telling us everything that just happened right there. Anything in the headquarters? Negative. Okay, so 1 more day and we have the production infrastructure in Hartford, Connecticut. Production management. We still have the same number of factories. Can we make more? Maybe give it a little while for the game to catch up. So the map has opened up, and we have New York, and we've got the Green Mountains, and the British have a bunch of forts. We have Falmouth. Oh man, I don't know if we can keep that. This is going to be a problem here. I think I would love to take Fort Montgomery uh, from the British and then consolidate my forces at, say, Albany, Bennington, Hatfield, and keep, 900 men at Middleborough, Providence, and Leicester. And then if we can take Fort Montgomery, then we could push Fort Stevens again, probably, Fort Rice, Fort Saratoga. I might actually go attack Fort Stevens first. I'm unsure. That is the problem here. 26 reputation, so we can't do a heck of a lot over here. I would like to move troops. Ooh, two regiments per? That doesn't seem very good. 2 regiments per does not seem good at all. Can we edit these? We can. Yeah, let's continue this for a moment. So they're moving troops up. I feel like Falmouth is not going to last at all. Can we build more factories yet? No, we cannot. Interesting. So what does Hatfield have? Bennington? They don't have anything. That is unfortunate. New Haven. Do we have, what is it? What am I thinking of? The colonies management. Do we have any other states under our control here? It's just these 2 that we have on state produce, state. Okay. Still learning the colony screen for sure. Government structure. That's also interesting. Taxation level. As I said, I don't think this is a thing yet in the game. I think it still needs to be created, and the foreign relations, I think, is still sort of a work in progress. At least it comes across that way to me. So let's continue here. We really need that last cannon to make its way to Providence, as my kitty decides to get up on the desk with you guys. But unfortunately for her, it's time to, do the YouTubes. That's what we call it, right? Do the YouTubes. Capture Ticonderoga. Okay, so we have 90 days. Reward is 20 reputation, which is big, and 11 6-pound field guns. That would be really nice. That's a lot better than the 3-pounders that we're using right now. This is actually driving me nuts now. I hope that this little wagon right here is the one with the cannons, because this is proving problematic, to say the least. Okay, what I will do, though, is these regiments that only have 2, they need a 3rd militia. And we will do that. So let's grab a 3rd militia there, and a 3rd militia there, and New Haven, we probably need to march you guys out to, I'd say, Hatfield. That's probably where they need to go. So they'll leave the garrison, and then they will go to Hatfield. And by golly, this is actually driving me nuts, actually. It's really need you guys to get a move on. Let's speed things up. You've successfully constructed a factory in Hartford region, Connecticut. Close. So let's take a look at what that does for our rep, 36, so nothing major there. But as far as, no, it's not colonies, construction management. So, another factory. Oh, there we go, perfect. More factories means that we can build more muskets. Oops. There we go. More muskets and more ammunition. We don't have any copper. And if I look at the mining resources, we have copper over here in New York. So how do I extract this copper is the question. If I go to New York, we don't have it under control. No resources. Can in New York, like in Albany, can we create a horse production, textiles, carpenter? I don't see copper. What about Bennington? Horse production, textiles, fur, Kingston. I think the first thing to do is take Fort Montgomery and then Fort Saratoga and then maybe move up to Ticonderoga. We're just really going to suffer from Boston, I think. I think they're going to take one of our towns, unfortunately. But it's probably something we'll just have to deal with, would be my assumption. You guys get another militia unit. Perfect. And you guys are doing the same thing, right? Oh. Oh, why didn't you guys tell me? I didn't hit apply. That's a stupid rookie move on my part. Make sure you always hit apply. Otherwise, all that work that you did, that you think that you did, you know, is useless. So, let's get this rolling. Please, somebody bring the last cannon to Providence. Alright, Falmouth is being attacked. That unit needs to be removed. So Falmouth is going to fall, unfortunately. And absolutely driving me nuts with this cannon. Says it's in storage. I don't know. We don't have time to wait anymore, so I need you to leave the garrison. You, and you. And we're going to go down this way. Poachers! Our patrol came across local poachers who are harvesting fur in forbidden places. We can confiscate their booty. Oh boy. Or let them go in peace. Confiscate the prey and arrest the poachers would be -2 loyalty, but 5 fur. Let the state authorities deal with them, and we don't have time for that. 1 more loyalty or 5 fur. I think let's confiscate their booty. Sounds like something a pirate would do. We received a message from Spain. They request from us 5 textiles. That would be expensive, but let's do it. I don't know what having good foreign relations with these countries does. Would be nice to see some more information on that. Gosh, I hope they don't attack from Boston. Really, really hope. Okay, what are your guys' conditions? Terrible. Somebody's... Let's pause real quick. Oh, Bennington? Oh, man, I can't handle all of their forces. Let's go move to Montgomery. Our forces are going to be exhausted from this. I do have a unit that can level up. Be discipline training. And I have another unit that can level up. Also discipline training. And what is this? Reported that France and the Creeks have officially entered into a groundbreaking alliance. Okay. Cool. Good for you guys. Rodrigue Hortales and Company is a corporation created by Louis de Unzaga as coordinator of interests of Spain and France in May of 1775 in order to provide arms and financial assistance to American revolutionists. So we could grab 1,000 civilian muskets, naval guns, or ammunition. I think the ammunition, we need the ammunition. The guns are not as important. They're going to die. I need you to disband, unfortunately. I think that's a little cheesy, but games in early access. It's going to happen. We're going to move up on them soon. Fort Montgomery. That's not bad. Did you guys ever get your cannon? You finally did. Yeah, we need to strengthen Albany, Hatfield, Leicester. These poor troops are exhausted. But sucks to be you guys. Gosh, the British have so many forces. Holy cow. Not all factories. Oh, we need more wagons. Let's just apply a continuous wagon, and let's just have them be... Is 2 per day too many? I think 2 per day is too many because it's expensive. Let's do... Oh, we have copper now. Let's add cannons to the queue. Apply. And let's do 1 per day there. Perfect. Okay. And then Alliance, and Bennington was lost. Yeah. Unfortunate. Oh, we've got another factory. And production management. We're not using all of our factories. Let's just do 4 musket, 4 ammunition, 1 wagon, 1 cannon. Because we're not gaining a lot of copper. Oh gosh, this force is taking so long to get across the battlefield. That's a little too slow. I know, like, they're exhausted and everything, but that just seems a little much. Get in there, supply wagon. And let's take Fort Montgomery with an exhausted army. Alright, here's the battle. So, that's a big regiment. 6 companies and a artillery, but we don't have a shortage of men on our side, and we have 3 artillery batteries. So let's dive right on into the first battle of this episode. First battle of the West. So here we are on the battlefield. Here is Fort... I forgot what the fort's called. Fort Montgomery. Yep. Okay, now I remember. Let's grab all of the artillery and position the artillery right here. I think that is the best way to do this. And then you two are up front and center. I don't know if I want my good troops to be the ones that take the brunt of the fire. I kind of want them to be the second line. Oh, well, I say that, and these guys are getting smashed. Where's my other skirmishers? Where's... Okay, move you guys up. There's the other skirmishers right there. Let's have you guys come around that way. And that should be a nice... Yeah, you're all exhausted, I know. You know what I have to say to that? Tough cookie. War's hard. I think they do need to balance out exhaustion and conditioning in this game, and then along with the balancing out, put more of a penalty for being fully exhausted, because there doesn't really seem to be a true penalty. Like, okay, you move slower, you probably shoot slower, but is the penalty really that big of a deal? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Could we do something like that, and then maybe keep you guys back here? And then we could have you guys move up. You guys move up, and then our better troops will move up behind the militia. Not saying that the militia are... Ooh, that cannon's doing some damage. Need that cannon to shoot the militia. Not saying you guys are sort of a human shield, but I'm pretty much saying you're a human shield. Unfortunately for you all. Quicksilver, you need to get up there. The supply wagons need to move up over here. And let's get a 3-on-1 going there. Let's try to get a 2-on-1 there. And then you guys need to move up. And then all of you, once you're in range, I need you to hold, and also hold. I feel like you guys didn't hold, and there we go. Okay, now let's have you move up. You move up. Quicksilver Gaming, how are you doing? How you doing? Have these guys move up. Our cannons are blowing holes. You guys could move up. Probably have you all move up soon. Move you guys in. Do something like that. And we'll probably charge in a moment. Might have these two charge over here. Yep. Charge, boys! Alright, you move up. You can move up into that line. Move up over here. Quicksilver. Get into the fray. Friendly fire, that's not good. Hold fire. Hold fire. Hold fire. Hit them. Hit them. Actually, can you... No, don't, just move up behind... Oop, they're routing. Okay. Keep pushing, lads. Keep pushing. Alright, charge in. And you charge in. And you guys can move there. Have you all move up. You guys are continuing to rout. Not good. But taking a fort, nobody said it was easy. I think we captured somebody. Not entirely sure. Yep, we captured somebody. Cool. Let's have You two now charge. So like I have no condition. There's no negative for having 0 condition. And I think that's bad. Like, I shouldn't be able to charge with 0 condition. Let's have you two charge him. Alright, now let's have you guys move around that way. Let's have you all move up. Quicksilver's doing a great job over here. Those cannons, they're gone. Let's keep moving up through the fort. Oh, that's interesting. Well, you know what? You guys can do that. Why are you still taking friendly fire? What are you taking friendly fire from? Cool. You guys are harassing them. You guys go harass them. I think the artillery needs to stop firing now. And Quicksilver, move up. And the enemy is routing from the battlefield. Too bad we can't really... Can we? Can we catch at least one of them? I think they can. Looks like... Oh, nope, nope. Stop firing, stop firing. You guys don't have a ceasefire. No, stop firing. Don't kill your own men. Alright, they shattered. So at least we got one more unit out of that. And I think that went pretty well. I think the tactic for the forts, definitely bring your guys up and only hit sort of one section. So only 3 enemies could have shot us at that point. And you just have a section attack. Get your cannons to knock down the walls. As you can see, these walls are completely broken here. And then have your more fresh units in the back line charge through to punch a hole through the fort. I think that's the best way to do it, probably. At least I hope it is. If anybody else has different ideas on how to defeat a fort, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear how you guys defeat forts, but I think this was a good plan. Oh! Brand new thing they just patched into the game. They listened to us, which I can't tell you how awesome it is when you have developers that actually listen to the community. That would be great for some other games that I'm playing on the channel, but army strength here, or I should say, they give you an after-action snippet. So you can see here our army strength. We obviously outnumbered them. We had more guns to their gun. Army casualties, pretty interesting. We didn't take nearly as many casualties as them, so I like that for sure. And then units here, it tells you how your units did. Does this mean how many kills they caused? This screen could be a little bit better. I would like this screen to be more like Ultimate General Civil War. But this is an amazing move in the right direction from the developers, giving us this little after-action report. I really appreciate that from the devs. Alright, so another trader's proposition. We don't have money. And this is a problem that I think I realized too late. But let's just do, I think the deal is not good. So we probably need to start selling. I might also need to pare down my factories. So let's do that. Let's do... We don't have prisons. Huh. Well. Yep, more people that we have to execute, unfortunately. So what was I going to say? I was going to do... So production, let's fix this. Let's go -1, -1. That fixes that. but more importantly, the market. We need to start selling some stuff. And we could sell these guns. That is a thought, because I don't think we'll be creating a navy anytime soon. Probably not in this version of the game. I just might not be... Oh, no, not buy. Sell. So let's sell those. It's not a lot of money, but it's something. And then let's go over to... Oh. There's where you can see all of that. That's interesting. Okay. Cool. Goods. Okay. Furs. We have 9 furs. Now let's sell them. There we go. 4,400. What about cigars? I kind of want to keep my cigars. Let's keep them for now. We just gained a bunch of money. Let's have these guys move into... Oh, they surrendered. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. Unfortunately for them, we don't have... To quote A Bridge Too Far, we don't have the proper facilities to take you. Great movie. Yeah, so unfortunately those Brits will be executed. Tough life it is indeed. Okay, we need to move our forces somewhere. Is Albany being attacked? I think we're being attacked somewhere. Rhode Island General Assembly meeting at East Greenwich passed a resolution creating a navy for the colony of Rhode Island. So, we have the Navy Department that we can research. So let's replace. We can fast track that so that we can go back to working on our Continental Army. Our chief engineer can't decide how many factories we have available to produce stuff, so we will go back to that. I have a feeling Albany is being ransacked. That is my fear right now. Oh, we're on pause. So that doesn't help. Yep, Albany is being attacked. That's not good. At least I think Albany is being attacked. Can you get some vision on Albany? 500. Can we get there in time? That would be amazing if we could get there in time. Why is Richardson moving so slow? Okay, move up to Albany, guys. We must... Oh, merchants of Connecticut raise money for the needs of the army. Plus 2,500. We'll take that. Continental Navy. You can now develop a formidable navy to disrupt the British maritime commerce and intercept the shipments of British supplies and reinforcements. In order to start developing the Continental Navy, you'll need to have shipyards for building ships. You'll also need naval guns and cloth production to equip them. Spoiler alert, we just sold all of our guns, but... oh yes, we pushed them, we scared them with the might of the Continental Army. Alright, let's have you guys leave garrison, and let's have you guys move to Hatfield. Because I feel like you'll be better off over there. What can a fort have? Can a fort have anything cool? Not really. Did you guys build? You guys did build that. Okay. We probably need to... How many people can Albany hold? Not enough. I think if we just keep our men around here, that should be fine, and we could... that's a lot of men over there. We could retake Bennington? That's a possibility. But I'd kind of like to take Saratoga, then Bennington. Because then if we move some guys to Saratoga, that would be easier. Okay, I completely forgot about that. That was really bad. Move forward with that. Let's grab a college. And assign, you look terrible, Bowles Glen. What a name for a midshipman. Okay, you know, that works. Oh, would be awesome to do that, but what our finances, so 42, 6, why don't we do... We could do all of that. Is it... Let's just do one for the time being. I don't really know what that does. So production, management, shipbuilding points, shipbuilding facilities. Don't know what that means. I might have to look into the shipbuilding part of this game a little bit more. I do want to quickly take a look at our mining resource map. Or... no, it wasn't mining resource map. It was the colonies management. Yes! We now own New York. So... this mining here looks like the winner to me. Yeah, I think let's make New York a mining, and then can we add more textiles, provision storage, ammunition storage. Interesting. Production points increases the output of the production buildings. That's not too shabby right there either. I might have to think about that, figure out what I want to do over here while my force... I think we can go attack Fort Saratoga now. Let's see, we have nearly double, I think we have double the amount of men that they do at Fort Saratoga, so I think we can do it. Let's do it. How's your condition? Not great. You're down a few men, that is fine. Let's attack Fort Saratoga. Quicksilver Gaming, you need to get in the game along with... Oh, we have a level up. You need your discipline training. Why are we getting so close to Fort Saratoga with nothing happen? Oh no, the Creeks and the French in France. The French. Not going well. Okay, why... is skirmishing... there we go. Skirmishing is now happening. Why is a battle not opening up? Why did we charge? I didn't want you to charge. I want a battle. This is a problem. This might be one of those where I have to save and reload. Pause real quick for you guys. This is a bug that they're working on, I think. where the battles seem to not start for some reason. And one of the ways you can override it is saving and reloading. So we're going to do that real quick. Well, we reloaded and nothing's happening except getting more money and more guns. So I'm not entirely sure here. I would really like a field battle, but it's just not loading, unfortunately. And I did pause reload. I might try to charge in. If that doesn't work, we can always reload to the save point. There's a battle. Okay. Well, that seemed to work, sort of. Trick the game into a battle. So, let's dive right on in. This will be a little bit more difficult. They have a lot of cannons. Where's all of our artillery? You know what? Our artillery's in a fine spot. Let's grab all of our super duper amazing militia. And let's move them up into fighting formation. Let's once again put... Where are you guys? Put some of our skirmishers over there, and then some of our skirmishers over here. And let's put that supply wagon over there, that supply wagon over there. Quicksilver probably needs to move up to there. And I think you guys... Yep, perfect. Okay, I think that should all work. Our guns are just... We're just trying to break the barricades, really. Those are some big batteries. Ooh, boy. Okay. This might be a really nasty battle, but we will definitely try our best. They have their own skirmishers, but we're basically going to try the same thing we tried before, and that is to move our... Oh, they're coming out. Interesting. Okay, well, let's hit those skirmishers with our better troops. And then let's move you guys up over here. Let's move you guys up over here. Let's move you up, and then Quicksilver Gaming, you need to be... Okay, we need these skirmishers to come around this way. And their skirmishers are trying to bait us by the looks of it. But we cannot be baited. We are too superior for them. At least that's what I'm going to tell myself. Okay, this is dicey. That's for sure. We're going to send 2 regiments in on the assault on that regiment. Nope, we need to not shoot them while that's happening. Okay. Now move back. Now you guys move over here. That works. Have you 2 charge over there. Okay, you guys are routing. I'd say that's almost to be expected, but not really. Need you to not shoot them now. I would like you to shoot that. You to shoot that. And actually, you 2 charge up here. I think forts are kind of about shooting. Or kind of about shooting. How idiotic can I get? I think forts are about charging strategically. Charging seems completely overpowered in this. And I think they need to redo charges a little. Yeah, I think charging is too powerful. Based on my super duper knowledge of the game. I think you all need to stop firing now. We don't need any friendly fire. Quicksilver Gaming, move up. I think you all need to shoot. We've definitely taken some massive casualties in this. But I think okay, we've shattered an artillery battery. Yeah, it's just like mass charging. It's not really the fort. I think the fort battles will be great. I think they need a little bit more to make them just like that amazing thing. So I'm really technical. Okay, so we have broken them, which makes sense. We've completely taken the fort. We've taken all of their guns. We are trying to absolutely smash them. I honestly think the biggest solution to the charge spam that you can do in this game is to make it to where exhausted units can't charge. In Ultimate General Civil War, exhausted units could not charge. And they were terrible in melee if they were charged themselves or if they were already in melee because they charged. So I think that is one of the simple solutions to the charge meta, which seems like that is what a lot of people are doing right now. Like, this unit has no condition. Look how fast they are running. They should be, I mean, I guess they're a little bit slower, but they just shouldn't be able to charge. That would be my solution. I don't think we're going to catch them. So let's just go back to the global map. And like, doing tactics like that, we should have lost a lot more men. Like, that's just, at least that's how I feel about it. And here we are taking Fort Saratoga. I just want to actually see it taken. And then we'll garrison our troops in Fort Saratoga. And then that will probably be it. We'll do a little... Okay, Fort Saratoga, there we are. Join garrison. Not all factories or shipyards. This seems to be bugged right here, because if you look, that's 10 factories. I've hit plus. It's all full. So I don't know what's going on there. It's because of cannons. We don't have enough prisons. Sorry! Sorry, we don't have a prison. You have to be executed. My apologies. It's so terrible. Poor enemy. But do we really care? I don't know. So, we have Fort Saratoga, and it can garrison all of our troops. That is fantastic. Albany, I don't have a lot more space for too many recruits, but this is where we are going to end the episode. I think we had 2 fort battles. We took Fort Saratoga. Next episode, we will take Fort Bennington, and then hopefully we can move up to Fort Ticonderoga, and that would be pretty awesome. Our economy has stabilized a little. I'll probably look through my territory and decide who you need to join the garrison. We'll do that before we go too far. I need to look through all of my towns, cities, whatever you want to call them, and see what production buildings I should build to help stabilize the economy. As we saw, selling off furs is a pretty good way to make money. And we have fur production, I think, in Leicester. but I think over here fur production would be good. And then in New York, we need to figure out how to boost our mining so we can obtain more copper. That would be great. We are building wagons, which is fantastic. We seem to have lots of ammunition now. Muskets, we have a good amount, but we always want to buy brown besses or just better rifles. Ooh, hunter rifles. That'd be good for skirmishers, I think. Can they go... They're slow, but more accurate. Yeah, I don't know. It could be good for skirmishers. But yeah, that's the plan. I think if we take Fort Ticonderoga, it's so difficult for me to say for some reason, and then push up through Canada. I think this is Canada, right? Is this? No. Pawtucket, Fort Laval, Falmouth. Maybe Canada is the next map. I think there's another phase to this game. But that's the plan. Move up, take this region, and then maybe we can finally take Boston. We also need this Continental Army to unlock, so getting the reputation gain from Fort Ticonderoga would be fantastic. And then we can start turning all of that militia into something that resembles an army. They'll be the same as these Fusiliers. And I think, can I show off their stats? I don't know if I can show you their stats, but the Fusiliers just have way better stats than the militia, as you would expect. And of course, we need better guns. Better guns will help out in the long run. So that is where we will end today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please like, comment, subscribe. It really helps out the channel. I can't tell you how much I appreciate all of you. The channel has exploded since doing this American Revolution. You guys are watching the crap out of this, and I really, really appreciate it, and I love all the comments. I read every single one. I try to reply to as many as I can. If you ever have questions, you're more than welcome to ask. If you have suggestions on how to play this game, if you found out something that works really well, please let me know. Bear in mind, I don't like to cheese things too much. I feel a little bit bad on disbanding those units in like Falmouth, Portsmouth, and whatever, and Bennington to stop them from being completely crushed, but too cheesy of tactics I'm not terribly interested in, but I do like to, you know, gain a competitive advantage against the British. So that is it for today. We will continue this campaign another day, and as always, guys, until next time.